call center that's engaging thousands of consumers on a daily basis to shepherd them through the lending process. So we understand firsthand where their issues and challenges are so we can develop our tech stack against the consumer's real problems. Second of all, I've got the customers. I've got over 1,000 lenders out there. We're under contract with the large banks. I've been working with them for over 10 years. We've got 1,000 lenders, from the big banks straight through to the small lenders. Additionally, we work with major publishers out there for consumer syndication for the lending inquiries. So we have a large distribution network that's already been established. Beyond that, myself and my partner and members of my team, we built a handful of businesses together already and we've sold them. One of them is called LowerMyBills.com, another one Commission Junction, another one Savings.com. So we've been around since the .com 1.0 wave, building companies and selling them as the internet's evolved. We started LeadPoint back in 2004, and there's another business that we hired a CEO and we run in 2007 called Impact Radius. So our challenge would be to methodically bring Primechain to market. And the way we do that is we put it against our existing business flow. And so we have the 20,000 inquiries per day, is what that 7 million per year translates to, flowing through LeadPoint and Money Tips. So we'll introduce a slice of that traffic against the Primechain credit profile to begin populating those profiles and get adoption of it. And then we'll push them out to the lender base. We're already doing this, actually. And so we started sampling this about a year ago, 7 months, 8 months ago. We began doing blind inquiries to lenders. So they don't consumerize, they have a data set and they're giving quotes back against those data sets. And now we're pushing into them giving approved applications back against blind data sets. So we've been operating this model, just haven't put on the blockchain yet. As the quality of the consumer goes up, the value goes up for the lender. They're going to have higher close rates of that data set with more predictability. The cost for the lenders is going to come down as you move into smart digital contract and you're delivering them rich data sets that are 100% verified. So their costs are coming down and their default rates are also coming down. So it's a more valuable product for an actual lender. So what does this look like economically for us? So our original model here is LeadPoint. I was getting one touch per consumer. It's a business-to-business model, and I don't know who those consumers are. They're flowing through my exchange with one touch. I mentioned we rolled out Money Tips, which is a membership model, and I'm pushing from 1 touch up to 5 touches. If I have Primechain and I have your credit profile, I'm your vault. Actually, I'm the vault that I'm giving you to own and control, and you're empowered to have it. I'm going to get a lifetime of transactions from you. You're going to get a couple homes, a handful of cars, a bucket of credit cards through your life, which is 20 transactions that a consumer will do. Additionally, in our core business, the loans have 18 data points that we're selling to lenders. Your name, your contact information, and how much money you want to actually borrow. They're not verified, they're consumer self-entered. In that process, I'm able to extract 50 basis points from the loan value, or the economics that I'm garnering in that transaction. In Money Tips, since I have the credit file from you, from the bureaus, the data is more verified, it's partially verified. I have 250 data points, and we've doubled our revenue. We're able to extract 100 basis points of loan value. With Primechain, I'll be able to extract 200 basis points of loan value with 750 fully verified data points. So the quality of the product is going up, the security to the consumer is becoming more secure. So when you multiply those out against my revenue from 2017, 55 million in revenue times 20 transactions times 4, going from 50 to 200 basis points, is a pretty big number. It's 4 billion in revenue. So for my same cost of acquisition for consumers against the 55 million, if I implement the vision that I showed you here today, we'd be generating 4 billion of revenue on these economics. That's just in the US. In the US, you're looking at about 150 million middle-class folks. On a global basis, you've got 2 billion. If you run those ratios, you end up with a 10 billion revenue target number to go after. So it's not a small market, as we covered earlier. Getting a small slice of that market yields a great result for us. So that's what we're pursuing here as Primechain. And so the beauty of it is, Primechain is a product line. It's inside of LeadPoint Inc. We have LeadPoint, we have Money Tips, and we're going to roll out Primechain behind it. So what you're actually getting through your investment is an investment in LeadPoint Inc. We're giving a piece of the company out, which consists of the entire product set with the vision of Primechain behind it. And so we're just beginning our journey and our token offering here this week, actually. And we're at market with it, pushing out 70% of the tokens to the investors out there. And we welcome everyone to ask any questions and participate in what we're doing. Are there any questions out there? That means everyone's in. Hassan.
Is there, what kind of token is it? Is it a utility token or?
Yeah, it's a U.S. based company, so it'll be a security token in the U.S. and on a local basis on the various exchanges we'll be participating in. Some of them will be utility exchanges and some will be security exchanges. So it varies.
한국 대출 금리가요. 역부진율로 계산이 되는지 아니면 대출 금액에 따라서 대출 금리가 결정이 되는지, 그러니까 대출 금리의 그 결정에 대해서 좀
He just asked you a question about how do you determine the interest rate
The
for
interest
the
rate.
loans that you provide?
So the banks and lenders are determining the interest rate. We're presenting them with here's consumers and here's a credit score against the consumer, a risk-adjusted score, and the lenders are giving those rates. So a consumer would actually get back choice from multiple lenders. They'd have a couple banks that they can have choice from, and a couple individuals like you can be investing into it. We would recommend a rate for the individuals to invest against, and they can choose to do it. Our algorithm would say this consumer is grade A paper, grade B paper, grade C paper, grade D paper, and we bucket them together. We'd also take the individual investor's money. You wouldn't give all of your, if you wanted to do 10,000, it wouldn't be a loan to one consumer. We'd break that out across multiple consumers to spread the risk, is the way the technology would work. Anyone else? Great, thank you very much.